What's up everyone, welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2025 Mazda CX-30. Let's get into it with the chart. In true Mazda fashion, you're going to have many different trims to choose from, 8 in fact, and they're all going to sound nearly identical to each other, so if you like a tongue twister and you like to get confused what you're selecting, this is a great one to pick. But they're also all great options. So we get the 2.5S starting at just under $25K, and that 2.5 Turbo Premium Plus running you out at nearly $37,000. So a nice range here, about $12,000 separating these 8 trims. Definitely helps choosing one to get behind the wheel of one. But let's see what we got for engines. The non-turbo trims will be a 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder, 191 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque. That's plenty of power to get out of your own way, but if you go for those top 3 trims, you get the turbo version, 250 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, so significantly more power, significantly more kind of jump off the line there. Definitely a noticeable difference. Both paired with a 6-speed auto. All-wheel drive is standard across the board. Thank you, Mazda. Looking at MPGs, they are pretty good overall. The non-turbo version will be the best though at 26 city, 33 highway. Real quick guys, here at Ben's Car Reviews, there's no fluff. We keep it under 10 minutes. If that's something that's intriguing to you and you like this content as you watch, please like and subscribe and I'll keep growing the channel. Let's keep going. The CX-30 is no doubt a very popular subcompact crossover SUV. I think it offers a phenomenal way for someone to get behind the wheel of a nice looking, reliable vehicle that gives you a lot of features for your money, especially compared to other vehicles at these prices. Let's see what Mazda is bringing for you this year. One of the design aspects that Mazda does so well on all of their lineup are the light features, and this CX-30 is no exception. Sleek and thin is the theme, and projecting out the front will be standard LEDs, which is phenomenal to see for these price points. The premium trims even go to signature LED with adaptive front lighting system, as well as signature LED combination taillights. LED daytime running lights are standard on all of the trims. The S and S Select Sport will have a front grille in matte finish. The S Preferred, S Carbon Edition, and S Premium will have a front grille in gloss black finish. The top 3 will have a black accented grille. Rolling these things down the road, the 2.5S is going to have tiny 16-inch wheels, and all of the remaining trims will have 18-inch wheels. I think this is one area that Mazda is lacking in design quality for the lineup. There should be another size thrown in there, and I think just better designs overall. All-season tires will be standard to wrap these tires with dimensions of 215/55. A spare is standard also. When it comes to exterior colors, Mazda has always put out some great options, but not every trim gets each option. Carbon trims only have one, and the top 2 trims have all to pick from. So depending if you want your choice of colors, you might have to option higher or more specifically. The 2.5S Select and higher will have rain sensing wipers. The top 2 trims also add a de-icer. The S Preferred and S Premium will have body colored side mirrors. The rest will have black. All but the base S will also have heated side mirrors, which is definitely a nice touch. The S Select Sport through S Premium have aluminum roof rails. The top 3 have them in a gloss black finish. The premium trims have a rear power liftgate. There's standard G Vectoring Control Plus that responds to steering inputs with subtle engine torque and braking adjustments, providing enhanced stability for a smoother drive. The CX-30 is a 2024 IIHS Top Safety Pick and has 5 stars of safety from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The CX-30 will be measuring in at 173 inches long, 70.7 inches wide, 61.7 inches tall, has 8 inches of ground clearance, and weighs at most 3,527 pounds. It feels tricky to choose a best bang for your buck when there's so many trim options and they're all priced in a way that makes it super easy to climb the ladder little by little. I think in the end though, the 2.5 S Select Sport is the most frugal way to go. To gain performance, meaning to get that turbo engine, you need to spend $8,000 over the base trim S. Yes, that extra power would be nice, but I think it's too much extra money to go for it. Beyond that, the $1,600 jump to the S Select Sport from the base will gain you several interior features that I think are definitely worth that money. So let's get into the interior now so you know what I'm talking about. My real only knock on Mazda, and it feels more so on the CX-30, is the interior designs. I'm not a huge fan of the overall look. I think it looks old, fairly boring, and I don't like the screen setup. However, when I consider the price tags, I think it's definitely good enough. As far as infotainment goes, the 2.5S through 2.5S Premium will have an 8.8-inch center display. If you go with a turbo trim, you'll get the larger 10.25-inch display. I think both actually look fairly small with how Mazda orients them. The 2.5 Carbon and higher will have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto standard, and the bottom trims will have it, but it will be wired. All the trims will have a standard 7-inch driver's information display. It's nothing exciting, but that is sort of expected for these price tags. The base sound system is going to be a 6-speaker system. The Carbon trims increase to an 8-speaker system. The Premium trims will have a Bose 12-speaker premium audio system with Centerpoint and Audio Pilot. The S-Select Sport and higher will have a leather-wrapped steering wheel. The top 2 trims will have a heated steering wheel, and those 2 will also have paddle shifters on those steering wheels. The S Carbon Edition and higher will have a wireless charger standard. The S Preferred and higher will have a standard power sliding glass moonroof with one touch open feature and interior sunshade. The S Select Sport and higher will have dual zone automatic climate control with rear seat vents. The S will have cloth trim seats. S Select and S Preferred will have a leatherette trimmed. S Carbon Edition will have a red leather trimmed. The Carbon Turbo will have terracotta leatherette, and the rest will have leather trimmed. The S Preferred and higher have 8-way power driver's seat with power lumbar and a 2-position memory. S Preferred and higher have heated front seats, standard as well. The cargo volume behind the second row will have up to 20.2 cubic feet. There will be some nice standard driver's assist, safety and technology features, and as always, you get the most the higher you buy. Overall, I think Mazda did a pretty good job optioning these out. I think a couple top features could have trickled down, but I don't want to be too picky. I think any of these setups will be adequate and deliver a nice experience. In review, guys, if you're in the market for a subcompact crossover SUV, I think this is a great place to start checking out the CX-30. Definitely some competitors going up against it that have high street cred. That's a good term to use as far as a car. And I'm thinking of the Chevy Trax right off the bat. The Trailblazer is also a good example. Subaru Crosstrek would go against this. Hyundai Kona, Honda HR-V. And if I have videos for those, which I do for a couple, I will attach them right at the end of this video so you can directly compare those charts and initially get a feel for what they have going against each other for prices and trim options. But I really like what Mazda does here. I like what they do with all of their models. They give you options. They give you all-wheel drive standard, which I think is phenomenal. They look good, and there's always a way, it seems like, to get what you want, maybe even a little more than you want, for a great price. And I think that is few and far between in today's car market, so I applaud Mazda for always giving you options that get you behind the wheel of something unique, something that you can be happy with, and that's going to be a good experience. So if you're going with the CX-30, I think you're making a great call. It should be a great vehicle. Hopefully this video will lay things out clear for you guys. Thank you for watching this Benz car review. Please subscribe if not already. If you got any for a future review, drop in the comments and I'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel and have that option, check that out and join if you'd like, and I'll catch you in the next Benz car review.